Hey guys, I'm going to tell you about my theories, or even more about my favorite childhood character from Powerpuff Girls, Buttercup Utonium. What I found out was something else. I love Buttercup as a child, and she's my favorite character in the whole entire world even. And seeing this, it's so sad. On the title, Not Special, Buttercup is desperate and she's trying to find a superpower and stuff. Now her sisters just want to literally rub it in about they can see angles or whatever, or even do Spanish. I expressed in Spanish. Poor Buttercup is miserable and they just thinking about, well, we got better superpowers and you don't. And found out you can stick your tongue out, like curl your tongue. Wow, that's a really good superpower. No, even the narrator thinks it's not a good superpower. Buttercup saying she's not special. Her family relationships isn't really good either because number one, the professor just kicked her out of the house because she doesn't want to take a bath. Who will kick their child out because they don't want to take a bath? I don't know. A type of parent like Professor Utonium would. Or when Buttercup wanted to take charge, literally, Blossom thinks it's a bad idea or whatever, and decided she's a jinx and Buttercup shouldn't be, leading. Poor Buttercup is miserable. She's neglecting everything about herself, even saying she's not special. It's so sad. But the worst part is, the reboot is the worst part happened to Buttercup. They decided to make her shorter, and whatever, and responsible in others. Instead of saying she's the, toughest fighter, they just cut it down to the coolest because she just want to worry about being cool. That poor girl is not catching a break, and now she has anger issues like crazy. It shows it, and they saying Buttercup isn't responsible. All she likes is chocolate milk, skating, and other stuff instead of, leading. Even she's a really good leader after all. But instead, no, they decided to, produce something else, and Craig McCracken wasn't even inventing this reboot at all. For his original creation had mostly a bad word in it, and changed the title to literally match, the girls actually. Buttercup, Blossom, and Bubbles. I know this show ever since a while, and I really loved it. When I was 11 years old, I had a birthday about it. And I have merchandise, and I even draw it, I even have pictures of it. It was amazing, but finding out that your favorite superhero, aka better than Wonder Woman, is something else, is so sad. Seeing that your favorite superhero is like getting treated terribly at her house. Professor doesn't even say he loves her, to her, after there's three of them, of course he will say it to Blossom and Bubbles, but not Buttercup. And doesn't even get a really heartwarming speech to Buttercup to make sure she's okay or safe, or even more. This is so terrible, and poor Buttercup is miserable. She's a poor innocent middle girl in the whole entire world. She's a middle child, and she's getting treated badly. No one likes that at all. Buttercup is my favorite, and I don't like seeing her like this. It's so sad. It ain't just that. It's like when a professor literally just sees his daughter smiling awkwardly with shattered teeth. He just say, I won't say I'm proud of you. When did you ever be proud of poor innocent Buttercup, or even say I love you to her? Make sure she's safe and stuff. Buttercup doesn't feel safe at all. In other things, she's way more responsible than Blossom and Bubbles combined. Even Professor. She's way more responsible than anyone in the whole entire world even. She fights crime. Everyone knows this. Why you treat your poor innocent character or daughter or even sister terribly? Buttercup deserves way more. Way more better than, well, the world she's in. She protects Townsville like any other person. Any other person in, well, Townsville. Or even world. Buttercup is really good at school and she's getting out of her shell and stuff. So, yeah. This is something else about poor innocent Buttercup is like getting treated badly at home and stuff, and it's so sad. She needs to, well, they need to be better with her. That poor innocent girl deserves way more